Bog the ratio in between them. Carpe Diem, Yulong Lanson just got held up in a pocket there, looking for a way through, starting to find it now. Gee, they jam right up. Zero's taking off. Black-Eyed Sue, Princess Jenny and Vita Bell as they turn and go. And here, RAPAPORT, Levon, Daylight behind them. Irish Flair over on the outsides coming after them. And then the Rattling Bog and Yulong Lanson trying to be buffeting each other here. Meanwhile, RAPAPORT still in front. RAPAPORT, Daylight starting to get out and go after it. And then Levon, but all of the way, too strong, big effort. RAPAPORT beats Daylight, Levon, and then Carpe Diem and the Rattling Bog, Yulong Lanson, and then zeroed further away when they've hit it. And then Charm Star to silent approach. He's a city boy and Hermes try to run on. Then the Innkeeper and Senorita's Girl as they run up to the home corner here, and Jesus George and Shadow Warrior with Lincolnstown joining those over on the outside as they turn, and now Capital Gains is after them. Charm Star, King FAROUK is starting to try and wind up as well, right down the outside. Jesus George in front. Charm Star, King FAROUK are coming after it strongly here. Jesus George, Charm Star and King FAROUK on the outside. Gonna hit it, he'll get up. King FAROUK from either. Charm Star, Jesus George, silent approach flew, and then we had Lincoln Town behind them when they've hit it has been Shadow Warrior. And on the inside, Breckenridge, You Are So Vain, Prize Tartan. On the outside of it, Iconic Lass as they come to the home corner here, and Glide Queen with Lincoln's Cruise having a look at it over on the outside. Rusty O'Kieran is looking for a run in behind these runners, and then we've got Pride of Illusion over on the outside. Wider out, Caitlin Rose starting to put him with a run now. Lincoln's Cruise, Rusty O'Kieran, Caitlin Lass and Game Out on the outside, starting to put in some pretty big bounds. Caitlin Rose, Game Out's coming with it though. Here's a debut, and Game Out, the big strong one, wins. Second, Caitlin Rose, Rusty O'Kieran, Lincoln's Cruise. Behind them has been Illusion of Paris, Wider Out, Spirit of Fee, and then Glide. With that runner as well there, Kit Kat and the next Miraculous. Great North Road, Sky High Ra 2 looking to run on, and Brother One, La Land on around the home corner, about 3 in front, trying to close it down now. Butonier coming out and after it, and then Step Toe, who is starting to run on as well, and Wider Out, and then Celtic Wonder starting to get through on the inside. Still La Land on in front. Over on the outside, Step Toe is trying to reel it in, and If You Dance Under the Arches is swamping them all down the outside. It'll win. If You Dance will beat either La Land on, Step Toe, Sky High Ra 2 behind them, Rio Star, and then we had the next in was Butonier Reward. She's got a handful of that, looking for an out. Swoopers are coming now, making their way around them as Luminous and Bangles, Red Robin, and behind these runners Glamour and Cougadoon is all giving themselves a chance as they swing the corner here now. And we've got Shady Grey on the outside though. Royal Patch got to it pretty quickly. Regal Reward starting to poke through on the inside, and Luminous is starting to get home in the centre of the racetrack here. 100 metres to go. Royal Patch in front, Luminous the outside, Regal Reward the inside. Royal Patch, Regal Reward and Luminous, and maybe Glamour 4 or Shady Grey. In behind them when they've hit it then has been Cougadoon. Comes down the side, 500 metres to go. A length on, that's Daisy. 2 to Ocean's 8, and on the outside of that then is they turn is going to be Shoel, and now starting to make some ground behind these is going to be Candy O'Kieran. Here, Marotiri Bell over on the inside in front by a couple. Found a kick as well. Ocean's 8's now asked to run out and after it over on the outside, and then that's Daisy. Marotiri Bell in front though for DGB. It is clear. What a Ripper's making really good ground late, as to Vincia down towards the line. One with a leg in the air. Marotiri Bell from What a Ripper, Vincia close second and third, back behind those Ocean's 8s right alongside. Charm, the big boss behind them. What's Up, Alberon. Deep Blue takes off. Class Above, Ridden for Luck over on the inside. Cage Fighter, that's funny. Brian Baru trying to improve, and Miss Gidget is the last on the inside as they swing and go. And here Quiz Kid on the inside. On the outside, Who Let the Fox Out? Thomas Aquinas for Torre Otto. Puratini Charm starting to come after Quiz Kid, who's found a great kick here. Quiz Kid in front. Who Let the Fox Out? Wider out, Alberon. Puratini Charm for Torre Otto on the inside, but he's driven right over the line here. And the big fellow Quiz Kid beats Alberon closed well for Torre Otto, Who Let the Fox Out, and Puratini Charm. Behind them, Cage Fighter with Class Above, rider out from home here. Pearl Essence outside of Shakespeare. Desert Mirage right on them with Rock on Eve. Bonnie Ezra's trying to pick up, and then Juice Coupe back behind those. Italian Lover and Password. They're about to turn Shakespeare. Pearl Essence looking it in the eye, the outside. 2 lengths Desert Mirage. Bonnie Ezra over on the outside, starting to close off. Rock on Eve looking for a slot as well. And then Juice Coupe. Desert Mirage got to the lead. On the inside, Shakespeare's fighting really hard. Bonnie Ezra's trying to wind up with Rock on Eve and Password, but Desert Mirage raced away from them. Rock on Eve has been second, third, Password, and then we had behind these runners Bonnie Ezra, Pearl Essence, and on the inside then we have Bridal Veil looking to pick up from Rock Your Socks and Sassenach way above, and Bachelor Babe the last one. They near towards the home corner. Fabulous Flight is the leader now from on the outside. Big Ben, Rangatata under the pump behind them, are looking for an inside run here, and then we've got Lincoln Star now starting to run on, and way above out on the outside with Bridal Veil and Cast in Bronze. Here it is still. Fabulous Flight with a kick on the outside, way above, finishing hard, and then we've got Rangatata closer to the inside, but beautiful again. Fabulous Flight will win from way above. I think maybe Lincoln Star just in front of Rangatata. And then we had behind them Bridal Veil, Sassenach, and the next home then favourite leads from Ronnie going up for another shot. One's dropped the rider back in the field there. Is it Martina Rose maybe? As they... there's 2 gone down there. Another one as well. The 7 maybe as well. Okay, so what have we got going on here? On the inside, Exquisite Pearl from Ronnie. Favoloso over on the outside coming out, and after them as to Quattromosa. Sequoia Dawn right down the outside, and then Sir Caleb. It is still Exquisite Pearl in front here. Exquisite Pearl getting away from Sir Caleb, and a real bob for third. Sequoia Dawn out wide. Veralto the inside, and Favoloso is right with those runners as well. And then we have behind them Ready With Me. Hit the Road, Jack starts to circle. YOLO, it's back with No Compromise. Back on the inside, Mr. Porotini, and then Hassler Lad and Lincoln Lane as they come to the home corner now. And we've got on the inside Prince of Doon in front from the Blixham, who's trying to chase it down on the outside. Smooth Cognac. Hit the Road, Jack is coming after them, and No Compromise is starting to put him with a run as well, ranged up, and YOLO from yesterday is starting to charge. No Compromise. Little YOLO on the outside. Look at it go. YOLO. First day riding on this track for Trudy Thornton, and she'll get a winner in the last. YOLO from No Compromise at the Road Jack, and then either the Blixham or Prince of Doon Royal.